guys, it's Kelly and welcome back to our channel. For today's video, I'm doing a newborn's essentials video. I watched so many of these videos before my son was born and I decided I really wanted to do one just because I would love to show what I love for my newborn. Before I get started, I just want to say if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below and hit that little bell so you get notified anytime I post a video. I do a lot of motherhood videos and I'm going to start doing motherhood vlogs and everything like that. So yeah, just make sure you're subscribed. But without further ado, I'm going to jump right on into the things that I absolutely love for my son. First thing is so random, and I feel like I never really saw anybody else put it in their newborn essentials, and that is a baby scale. I don't know if this is 100% necessary. I feel like it can be like too much for some people. I feel like knowing this much information can be very anxiety driven. But my son was born at 37 weeks because I had gestational hypertension and he was only 6 pounds and he didn't get back up to birth weight until 2 weeks of age or over 2 weeks of age, and it caused me a lot of stress and worry. So this baby scale has been a very great tool for me. I don't use it like every single day because like there's no point of that, but it really helps me. And we actually were gifted this from my town's free Facebook group. Someone was giving it away and they chose to give it to me, and yeah, I'm very happy with this. It makes me a lot less anxious. Also, I just want to say none of this stuff is in order. I just am like picking it up off my bed because I put a lot of stuff on my bed. But the next thing is the Vava nightlight. This thing just like taps on, and then it's so dark right now, and then it changes by touching the little thing, and it can be like orange or white. It's just a really nice thing to have, especially for nighttime changes and also like changing his diaper, feeding him, all those things. And even when it's super dark in here and we have to walk around, it's really nice to use. And I think it's an essential 100%. This thing is so great. One of my friends, actually Lainey, told me to get this, and this is an essential, very much so. And the next thing I don't have to show, and that is the Hatch sound machine. That thing is so essential because not only is the sound amazing, we love to use sound machines just to put my son to sleep and also keep him asleep, so that way we don't have to like tiptoe around the house like he's in chaos because all of the sound from the sound machine. But also, I don't remember where I read this, but I saw or read that like red light is really good to keep them asleep, slash if they wake up in the middle of the night, it can like kind of help them put themselves back to sleep because they're not seeing like a harsh light or no light and get scared. So I really like that you can put a different color on it. We use red, and then we also use the washing machine sound. Speaking of sound machines, this is an essential. This is the Dream Egg sound machine. It's like the travel one. I've heard that a lot of people like the actual Dream Egg sound machine, but this is amazing for in the car seat, in the stroller, just going to like my mother-in-law's or my father-in-law's house. Using this, he rarely takes naps outside of the house unless he's in the car seat or in the stroller. This is amazing. I absolutely love this. This is even great to like put on the bed, especially when I was first postpartum, because he needs a sound machine. And yeah, this thing is great. It's so portable. It has like an amazing charge. This thing also has a ton of different sounds. I know a lot of people like the shusher, and this shushes. I mean, my son doesn't like other people shushing. I actually filmed myself on TikTok going shh, and then we play that on repeat anytime he's napping now. And it's really annoying that I don't have a phone anymore, but it's fine if my son's sleeping. Next, I'm gonna show the like small things. One thing we love is the Tubby Tide brand. I feel like this is like an MLM and I don't know about it, but I love this brand. We have the shampoo and like body wash in our shower. He just got a bath, so I don't want to go take that out. And then we also love the everyday lotion and the all over ointment. My son currently has baby acne, and I feel like this is somewhat helping. Everybody tells me that this is amazing for baby acne. I mean, this is now the second day of him having it, so whatever, we just started using it, so I can't really get mad. But any other thing that he's had on him, this has helped get away immediately. And it also is amazing for my skin. I have such delicate skin that this is great for it. I love the A&D ointment. This is like, I don't know if A&D's the brand or whatever, but it's just an amazing ointment. I love this thing. The Target brand of this that's like half the price is the exact same. We have that one just downstairs, and I didn't know that they were the exact same, so I bought both of them, but whatever. This is amazing. I think it's great for just like a normal thing. Like, I don't think you need a ton of different diaper rash creams. I thought that you did. I have like 100 of them, but I really like this one. Then the other thing I'm holding is the Bumbo. Well, I don't know if this is actually the Bumbo. It's by Dr. Talbot's, but I got this at TJ Maxx. I love these things so much. I have like the travel one in my diaper bag, if you saw that video. I love this thing. I just love it. It makes me so happy that I don't have to get this all over my hands, because if you've ever touched this stuff, it doesn't come off, and I don't know why. The next thing that I have is the Mommy's Bliss Grape Water. This is the nighttime one. We don't use this one all the time. We have the original one, which we use all the time. My son gets the worst hiccups, so we just give him like a little bit, not like the whole entire doses or whatever, but this is amazing. He gets terrible hiccups, and they just don't go away. So that is great. And then also the nighttime one, I don't know if this thing actually works, if it actually helps him sleep better. He's not the best sleeper, if I'm gonna be completely honest. He gets like max 4 hours of sleep in a stretch, which is amazing, but he's just not like a baby that constantly stays asleep. Like, I know a lot of people that have their babies like sleep the entire night. Finn is not one of them, but he is still a very happy baby, so I don't really care if he doesn't sleep the entire night right now. We love this Ubi wipe dispenser. This thing is great. It has like a weighted thing in the back, or in it, to put like weight to your wipes. These are great for water wipes because the water wipes don't come out continuously, which is probably my biggest pet peeve, but they are great because it like doesn't keep the entire pack like coming up. So yeah. Also by the same brand is the Ubi Pail. That thing is amazing. My son has some gross smelling poops, and if we leave it to get really full, then you can smell it, but until it's really full, I swear you cannot smell the diapers in there. So I would really recommend it. Again, it's like 50 bucks or 60 bucks, but you don't have to buy like those like refills for it, so you're not really spending anything extra. You can just use normal trash bags or whatever. It's definitely a better investment to spend a little bit more on the diaper pail than spending for the refills, in my opinion. I don't know if that's how everybody else's opinion is, but especially the way my son poops, I would be going through so many refills. The next thing I have are these little liners for the changing mat. Right now we have one of those cloth ones that you put like the cover on, but when we had the nursery done, we have like one of those ones that wipes clean. But these are amazing, so that you don't have to clean your entire changing cover every single time. You can just change these out and throw them in the wash, and then they come back and whatever. We do obviously sometimes have to wash like our whole entire changing cover, but that's a lot less often than having to clean these. Next thing, I love cloth diapers and not burp cloths. This is just so much bigger than like a burp cloth, and this is just so much better because, I mean, these are intended to be cloth diapers, so like this insert goes into a diaper. I mean, I don't cloth diaper, we just use these for burp cloths, but they're just so much better, and I think you get like a better deal for them. I don't know why burp cloths are made to look cute. They're gonna get spit up on them, throw up, everything, formula, breast milk, whatever you feed your child. So I would just rather get these and then just throw them in the wash, and they're so much cheaper than getting like the pretty ones. I mean, we have a lot of pretty ones because I didn't know about these until my mom was like, why aren't you getting cloth diapers? And I'm like, I thought you meant cloth diapers to cloth diaper my son, and I don't think I'm at that level yet. Next thing I have is the Boppy Lounger. I love this thing, especially when I was first postpartum. I had a C-section. I have no idea if like a vaginal delivery would be the same, but it was really hard for me to hold my son and feed him. I don't know if it was just me being in pain or whatever, this was so much easier. I could put this on the bed, and then he's like at an angle enough where he could sit, and I could put the bottle in his mouth. This was great for that. And then also now it's so great for him to sit in. He has a lot more like neck control, so it's a lot easier to put him in here and just like walk around. Like I'll put him on the floor in this and then like make the bed or whatever. The next thing that I have is the Halo sleep sack. This thing is great. My son is pretty small, so this is like the newborn size, and it's like the Bacchus Best whatever one. I don't know if that's like a whatever, but they have so many of these, and this is the fleece one. We keep our room so cold that this is great, especially to put just like a onesie under. My son rarely ever wears sleepers right now just because he's in this thing all the time, so we don't have long sleeved things right now. It's also August, so yeah, we love this. This is great. He hates all of the other swaddles that we have. Yeah, I love this thing. It's great. I think we got this at the thrift store. So yeah, it's just a newborn size Halo sleep sack, and it also is like a transitional one. Like it has the ability to put their hands out and then like eventually not be in a swaddle. So yeah. Next thing, I feel like this gets a lot of hate, and that is the Snuggle Me Organic. I feel like just showing this is like you're just asking to get hate, but I don't let my son sleep in this unattended. It's just to be used as a lounger. I do let him take naps in it, and that's only if I'm watching him or I'm watching him, pretty much. That's it. I especially loved this when I was first postpartum because I could not bend down to get my son out of his bassinet. I mean, again, I had a C-section, so I feel like that might just be for people with C-sections, but this was so nice for when my husband couldn't be in here to help me, which he was here a majority of the time to help me. But this thing was great to just put on the bed with me, and that way all I had to do was pick him up. Like I didn't have to bend down, I didn't have to do anything, and especially when he was a newborn, it was a lot of picking up and a lot of putting down. So yeah, that thing was very handy, and I'm definitely going to use it for all of my kids to come. Obviously I don't feel safe with him sleeping in it like for a long period of time, but when I am supervising his naps, it's so much nicer, and yeah, it's just really nice to use. Next things I don't have to physically show, so I'm just gonna tell you and then hopefully put like a photo here. I just got a MacBook, so I don't really know how to use iMovie yet, so if there's a photo here, please be proud of me. First thing is the Dr. Brown's Picture Maker, or Picture Formula Maker. It's the one with like the little crank that goes up and down. That thing is like $8 on Amazon, and it's great if you are formula feeding. And also, while I was still pumping, I might do a full video on things that I loved with pumping and all my pumping favorites, but I am no longer pumping now. So when I was pumping, I did the pitcher method, and I used that pitcher so then I could like move all the fat around from the breast milk. I know that sounds kind of gross, but whatever. If you're watching this video, you're probably in the epitome of grossness. So yeah, I loved that thing, and it's like $8 on Amazon. I would highly recommend it, especially if you're pumping, especially if you're bottle feeding or formula feeding. It's great. Then to go along with that, we got this like really cheap bottle warmer off of Amazon. I'm gonna leave a link down below because the thing works, but if you don't want to buy a bottle warmer, just get a like mug, fill it with water, put it in the microwave, and then put your bottle on it. It's a lot more cost effective that way, so I'd probably recommend it that way, but to each their own, I guess. I mean, I have the bottle warmer, so I'm going to use it because I paid for it without knowing that I could just put things in the microwave. I mean, not the bottle. The next thing that I absolutely love is our baby monitor. We have the Vava baby monitor. I love that it's not a Wi-Fi monitor, and it has like a physical baby monitor that you can walk around the house with. Sometimes it doesn't obviously reach in a ton of different areas, but overall it's really great. And I also love that it's not a Wi-Fi monitor, because I've seen so many things where people hack into them and then they're just staring at your babies, and I don't like that. I feel like most people don't like that. So we got that one because it was also pretty cheap, but it's so great. I love that monitor, and I'll probably use it for the rest of my babies. The next thing I have is another one of those talked about items, and some people give a lot of hate towards them, and that is the owlet sock. I personally really enjoy the owlet sock. We follow all of the rules with switching the sock, and so far we haven't had an issue with it burning our son, and I'm gonna knock on wood for that one. But it definitely is a great tool for us. We don't use it to obsessively look at it. And also, one thing that my pediatrician said is, I was talking about the owlet sock, and she saw that I had an Apple Watch, and she was like, if you have an Apple Watch and you wear this monitor all the time, you can put a sock on your child that is essentially the same exact monitor, because this tells you when to breathe and all of those things, and when your heart rate's too high. So she told me if I feel comfortable putting this on my child or on myself, I should feel comfortable putting it on my child, especially if it's going to help me. And it definitely helps me. I get a lot of sleep, and I feel like that's why I haven't had a lot of like postpartum blues or anything, and it's because of that sock. So I know I don't have to explain my reasoning to anybody, but I feel like if you are thinking about getting the sock but you have the same like people telling you to not get it, maybe it would help me telling you. The next thing is our car seat. We got the Chico Fit 2 car seat. It's the one that can become a toddler car seat. It is very much so a pretty penny, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of other like infant carriers that you can get for a lot cheaper, but we wanted this one because I have read that it's such a safe car seat, and I feel like it is. I mean, I also don't know a lot about car seat safety. Like, I know how to put my child in it, but I don't know like what's the best car seat. And it's relatively light. I wanted the Upper Baby car seat, but it's so heavy. I went to like buy my baby and I lifted it up. I'm like, there's no way, because that thing was heavy without a child in it. So yeah, but to each their own. My car seat, I really love it. I will have it linked down below again. And then the last thing I have to share with you guys is our stroller. We have the Mockingbird single to double stroller. Obviously right now we just have it on the single part, and I love that thing. I love our stroller. It's so aesthetically pleasing, which is such a first world problem. But I wanted a car seat or a stroller that was cute. Again, first world problem. You don't need a stroller that's this expensive and this cute, but I also wanted one that can become a double, because we are planning on having another child relatively soon. But yeah, we want kids relatively close in age, and I really like the fact that it's just $100 to make it a double stroller and not having to buy a full other double stroller. So the other thing I really like about the stroller is that we got a car seat adapter for it, so we can just click our car seat in and go, and that is such a better thing for us, especially since my son loves to sleep in his car seat. So we can like take him from the car and put him in the stroller, and hopefully, and most of the time he does, continue his nap. So yeah. But yeah, that's everything that I have to share with you guys today. Again, I will try and link every single thing that I just talked about down below. If I forgot to put the pictures, please don't hate me. The links will be down below. Again, I just said I have never used iMovie before, so I'm really hoping that I do it well. But again, if you are not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed down below and hit that little bell to be notified anytime I post a video. But yeah, that's all I have to share with you guys today, so I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!